King LeBron Nation, you have no need to sweat at all. King LeBron is just happy with how the season ended. He didn't even seem too upset that the Lakers lost. King LeBron wants all the time in the world to rest his ankle. I mean, this helps go King LeBron James a lot. This helps him rest his ankle. This helps him get back to 100% where he was before the injury to Atlanta. King LeBron didn't seem upset at all. I mean, this guy gets all the time to rest his ankle for 2 more years to become the greatest of all time. And King LeBron James was just so relieved that he had more time to focus on Space Jam. That Space Jam is like, oh, it's a joke. But then Space Jam is just telling you what the script is for the NBA during the next couple of years. Like King LeBron is going to say Kawhi Leonard, Luka Doncic, the big three of the Brooklyn Nets, the Splash Brothers of the Golden State Warriors. LeBron's going to be the best of the best. He's going to slay the best of the best in the game of basketball. Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic, all of these players in the Western Conference. He defeats the Brooklyn Nets big three. Not once but twice. 2 straight years. He gets the rest for his ankle. He focuses on the film. The film is predictive programming of who the GOAT's going to be. That's what it is. It's predictive programming. It's telling you that, oh my God, super alien team. Oh my God, LeBron injuries washed up. Is he ever going to win again? It's predictive programming. That's what the movie is all about. Go King LeBron James is going to be the greatest player that they ever played the game. You're about to witness a chapter where he ties Michael over at Brooklyn. That has always been in the running. We're just waiting for it to happen. We're just waiting for 6-6 in the NBA Finals to happen. It shows that LeBron's going to come back stronger than ever. The Rise of Phoenix is on its way. LeBron's just fine. He doesn't seem too upset. Does he not mind the rest for his ankle? Does he know that the injury is fake? Does he know that he has more time with his children, with Bronny, before the end of his growing up, graduating in 2023, away from the family on the road trips? Forget about that with some of these athletes sometimes. It's King LeBron thinking about some time with Bronny during this time. I mean, let the GOAT be the GOAT, destroy Kevin Durant, and spend some good time with Bronny before we need to go on the 5th and 6th rings. That's how the brother goes out and celebrates being the best they ever play the game. That's what LeBron needs to do. There's no doubt this guy's the brother with the plan. He's on a whole new mission to just rest up that ankle and come back better than ever. That NBA, yeah, I predicted no 3P or any of that the NBA is all about more uncertainty of outcome without these 3P dynasties like the Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. So LeBron is playing good scriptwriter for the NBA. I think he is. He's adding more element of uncertainty for the NBA. And people are like, 3P history, but then boom, LeBron fucks it all up, man. My hometown Phoenix Suns made King LeBron James the GOAT. They made people think that he's never going to be ever good again. Some Phoenix Suns fans think he's finished. I never underestimate the brother King LeBron James. Suns Lakers is a great rivalry that goes back 2006, 2007. Suns beat Lakers. Suns beat Magic, I think, one time during the 90s. Lakers dominated the Suns during the early part. Good rivalry. This is another chapter to it. But the Lakers are going to be better off because they already won the championship with LeBron. The Suns haven't won the championship. The Lakers are going to win championships with the plural S, and the Phoenix Suns will go down to Kevin Durant. You understand? Phoenix Suns cannot beat Kevin Durant in the finals. You can't get the better hand of LeBron James in a year that there's not a short offseason. Devin Booker will get the job done down the line for the Phoenix Suns. But the fact is, I got to ride with King LeBron time, Michael Jordan. 3 out of 4 seasons, that's a dynasty. That's a dynasty in my book. Still going to happen. The loss happens a little earlier than people think, but the dominance comes towards the latter half of the Laker dynasty. LeBron hasn't faced the top teams yet. If he loses to Phoenix, these people are going to be like, oh, this guy's never going to be good again. You understand? LeBron's going to be the best player that they ever played a game of basketball. That people just think that he's done right now. I can't reiterate that enough. That if LeBron wins the finals next year, people are going to be like, wow, he came back from injury. We see the same episode with Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. We cannot ignore the progression of life expectancy, of health, of athletes, sports science, eating right, protecting, caring for the body, recovery stages. It seems like we're more advanced with that. And so LeBron can go a longer way with the rising life expectancy. We have an inflation with that. So you're going to last longer with sports science. Understand just how advanced sports science is right now. There's no doubt that King LeBron James is going to be on top of his game, if not better, next year. Many people believe that LeBron was too passive during the Suns series, which I agree with. He is being really passive. But is he passive because of his injury, or this guy is just scripting the first round exit? I think it's the latter. LeBron's really intelligent on the floor. He can choose to score at will. I mean, he started to score points at garbage time. I mean, LeBron gives the league what they want. Outcome-wise, in the Phoenix Suns, teammates like the Laker teammates like Schroeder just throw it away in KCP and everybody, and the whole team did the same thing. Game 6, it's like these Laker players were part of the fix for the Phoenix Suns. But at the same time, it doesn't discount how very well the Suns have been. But the Lakers at their best could still beat the Suns at their current form right now. That's how I look at the whole thing. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt that I have a frenzy going on with the Phoenix Suns because people have just been like, crown LeBron next year. But now what this outcome did was say, is Kevin Durant the king of the NBA? Kevin Durant. Brooklyn. This guy had a big 3 against the Eastern Conference. I mean, that's how much of a pussy Kevin Durant is. I mean, the whole character of Kevin Durant's a pussy. You go join the Super Team Warriors. I mean, who are you kidding? He didn't get to beat the Lakers this year, the Warriors. That's how, not even Kawhi. Not even Kawhi he beats. That's what we're talking about. No doubt about it. Then LeBron did go up against competition. He went up against the Phoenix Suns, who played against Kevin Durant. You tell me LeBron ain't going up against the competition? How come the Clippers can't just easily make it to the conference finals if you say there's no competition? They're better than fundamentally sound, mentally tough basketball teams than other basketball teams out there. Miami Heat, mentally tough, resilient team most of the time. This year, just too much firepower in the East. Big shift with Kevin Durant. Denver Nuggets, Lakers can easily beat. The Blazers, nothing to worry about. The Rockets have sunk. The Thunder, nothing now. The Timberwolves, horrible. Phoenix Suns, close series, but Lakers were still the better team. LA Clippers, Lakers are big daddy of LA. Gold King Bron James. The Warriors, I don't know if the Suns can beat the Warriors. It'd be a tough battle. I think the Suns can make it in 7 games. But I think many people would like to see a combination of the Suns, Clippers, and Warriors. Suns, Clippers, or Suns, Warriors, Warriors, Clippers, There are many combinations that you can go about with the West. But at some point, I do believe that LeBron is going to get his NBA Finals revenge against the Dallas Mavericks. Michael Jordan faced off against the Utah Jazz. Is LeBron going to face off against a rematch against the Phoenix Suns? I know, man. I already feel in the frenzy, man, because King LeBron's going to tell Michael Jordan that's the only thing that matters. That's why King LeBron James is the strongest ever, because they believe that he's done, that he's injured, he's washed up, but he's going to rise from the ashes of the Phoenix, from the death of Kobe, and from his injured ankle. LeBron emerges stronger and more invincible from his injury with the time to rest, to get 100%, a no shortened offseason. This really benefits LeBron James in a big way to get eliminated by the Phoenix Suns in terms of his future to defeat the Brooklyn Nets in the NBA Finals. And just LeBron's not cakewalking through the league, so LeBron gets competition, which he is definitely getting competition. I mean, missed the playoffs the first year. LeBron is out of the first round. I mean, there's a lot of competition with the NBA. Why do people discredit LeBron with the lack of competition in the NBA? I mean, LeBron's clearly getting competition. Field a three-peat with the Miami Heat. The San Antonio Spurs are a tough rival during that time. That was real basketball. You understand? That was. Even the Pacers took LeBron to 7 games. Boston Celtics took LeBron to 7 games. Don't act like all these teams are trash. Indiana Pacers took LeBron to 7 games. Okay, he was up against the Boston Celtics without Kyrie Irving in the game 7. He was up against the Super Team Warriors. When you tell me LeBron ain't going to be a same competition. Really? Barely beat the Warriors in the play-in game. Tell me they're not good competition in the NBA. They changed the rules. It's less physical, but that doesn't stop the fact that there still is competition in the NBA. Because there is. Utah Jazz are a top 3-point shooting team on top of the West. You think it would be Luka. You think it'd be Kawhi. Now, you know what? Basketball still is a team game. If there's some Lakers that need to go, Lakers need a third superstar. King LeBron needs to get it done. But we all know the LeBron Laker show got to go respect the competition right now, because we all know what we've seen in the Western Conference. That's what we need to keep ourselves honest with. That we ride LeBron all the way, but we know that it ain't going to be an easy ride. That we know that's what's going to separate him from Michael Jordan. It's a tougher era. So come on, King LeBron. That's what we need to do, King LeBron. They should, no doubt about it. I will speak from that premise that is what legitimizes and makes LeBron's accomplishments even more significant. Is seeing just how much competition King LeBron has had. How global this game has gone in social media. This guy's the GOAT, man. He really got to understand that he comes in a time of social media and the internet. LeBron's like the first superstar like that. Like Michael Jordan didn't even have that guts in social media. I mean, LeBron gives us a textbook example on how we should handle with that. I mean, LeBron is providing us with some insight for the future, too. And that's how important he is. I guarantee you, with the ankle and the focus on the Space Jam film, the promotion of the film, the business aspect of it, getting it out of there, providing insight on the film, it benefits just spending time with Bronny and being able to do that. That you see that LeBron, despite campaigning for Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton, LeBron is a man of great family values. He shows he really cares about his community when he gives it free tuition for all. You got to appreciate the GOAT, King LeBron James, that this guy is going to come in and beat the super team Nets in back-to-back years, beat the Splash Brother Warriors, defeat Kawhi, defeat Luka, defeat the Phoenix Suns, defeat the Utah Jazz. There's like 8 opponents left. There's 6 possible Western opponents left. So we got the Clippers and the Warriors for part of them. What if it's a different team every time? That'd be really amazing if that's the case for King LeBron James. But I don't know if he does go against the Denver Nuggets again. Maybe not. I don't know. You gotta go see though, just what order they put the teams in. But I gotta go with the Warriors for the last one, because LeBron will be 11-1 in the playoffs to make it to the NBA Finals, and LeBron finishes his career 12-1 playoff series wise with the Lakers. This would come right after Western Conference win against the Warriors. That is Jumanji 121. And it's wins against the Western Conference. It's like the Clippers have to be the conference finals for next year because I'm thinking that 0, 2, that's 2, 4, 6, 4, 10, 1, 11 with the Miami Heat. And then it's 2 with the Cavs, 13, then 4, 17, and then 1, 18. Then the Cavs got swept, and LeBron is at 22 right now, and he's at 22 entering next year, and LeBron would be 426, and then LeBron would be 430. And 30 would be to earn the crown. That's what Corona in Spanish represents. That's what LeBron represents too. He ties Michael Jordan at that time he wins. He's still going to finish 6 for 6 in the NBA Finals. It's he doesn't win the three-peat. Well, when he doesn't win the three-peat, that's the year he doesn't make it to NBA Finals. And with that extra year in the contract, he still finishes 6-6 in the NBA Finals. And back-to-back with the Bulls and the Jazz, we're literally following a similar pattern with the Nets and the Lakers that LeBron beats Kyrie, and then he prevents Kyrie revenge. That's how LeBron's going to be the GOAT. He's going to defeat James Harden. He's going to defeat Kevin Durant. And Kevin Durant what did LeBron James win the championship while he's with the Lakers, and then he beats him twice while with the Golden State Warriors. Can LeBron just show back Kevin Durant on his big mouth, smack talking Brooklyn that's fast. The guys like that. This team is so much better than the Lakers. When it's Kevin Durant won, LeBron won. We talk about the Nets and the Lakers, and LeBron is going to go beat Kevin Durant for the tiebreaker. Lakers 2 championships, 3 championships with LeBron. Only 1 for Kevin Durant. LeBron wins back-to-back. Kevin Durant fails to level up against LeBron. That's what can be happening. He won the championship this year, but this guy's a bitch who joined the super team. He doesn't face off against Kawhi, against King LeBron, the Lakers, or against Golden State Warriors. Just lack of competition all throughout for, Joe Embiid is out the 76ers. What's going to happen to the 76ers? Washington Wizards are some of the worst playoff teams I've ever seen in recent days. The lack of defense that they play, such a disorganized, disjointed team. The Washington Wizards, despite Adam Bradley Beal. The Celtics are worse off this year. Milwaukee Bucks have gotten better. I give the Bucks credit for, but you're up against the Brooklyn Nets. You're up against the NBA super team. The elite is not going to allow it to happen. King LeBron at the cement his legacy. The Brooklyn Nets have to be a super team. That's what's going to happen, man. I mean, the Brooklyn Nets are going to be the team that's winning the title right now, and LA Lakers are still going to win the title in 3 out of 4 years. I appreciate the fact that LeBron has got more competition. So represent the purple jacket, and don't remember too that the Phoenix Suns, the real OG of Phoenix Suns, is the purple and gold jersey of Steve Nash that I have. That particular shade of purple is really neat. I'm going to put this jacket away quickly. This is a real OG night because I have shown exactly why the Jumanji is correct that LeBron's going to tie Michael Jordan at Brooklyn, but it just comes without the three-peat. But then we talk about the King James prophecy, win the title in 3 out of 5 years. It really reinforces a new world order of the NBA to not have dominant three-peats anymore and just more of a parity aspect and uncertainty of outcome. I think that's where the NBA did a great job with the Warriors and the Lakers failing to three-peat. That it gets the NBA is seen as rigged, so the Freemason owners decided that people think it's rigged, then we can't have any more three-peats, but we can still have dominant dynasties and winning championships in 3 out of 4 years since the year that the Lakers missed the playoffs. I mean, that's a dynasty for me. It definitely is. My opinion, it is a dynasty. So what does that mean now? That if the Lakers don't three-peat, then it means that they would have won 48 and then 50 games. In 50, I'm not sure what 50 is. 50, I can just think about San Francisco. That LeBron may enter the NBA Finals and enter with what is it? A total of 46 playoff victories after defeating Golden State. Too hard to believe that the Lakers face off against the Suns in the conference finals, but it'd be really dope if the Phoenix Suns was the NBA's new rival for the for the LA Lakers. With the big market and all the California people that live in Arizona right now, Arizona is just a really marketable aspect for the NBA owners right now. So, the Freemason code out there are going to help out my team. That Arizona is just getting more business opportunities with viewers, with people moving in from California and people watching the Lakers, and people having the second team here, the Phoenix Suns. This kind of thing is going to really help the NBA. But hopefully it doesn't end up being like the Toronto Raptors when they go to irrelevancy right after Kawhi leaves. I mean, as long as Devin Booker's here, that's a great job for Phoenix. So I really believe a big shout out to my mate next year, Leo, tells me in my video, Ridge, and that's when 2021 Finals versus Phoenix, ex-Suns, Nash, assistant D'Antoni, and player development assistant Amari Stoudemire win rings with the Brooklyn Nets against their former team, the Phoenix Suns. Leo says, Tony will have beers after the Lakers win it all next year. I will personally fly out to you. And the irony of it all is that Phoenix is a team that will make LeBron prophecy manifest. Go figure, because you're from Arizona. It's all fate, man, not by accident. So I will enjoy this run. The Phoenix Suns make it to the NBA Finals. The Phoenix Suns are the team that really makes it seem like LeBron is hard competition. So the Phoenix Suns have helped out LeBron in that people are going to doubt he's ever going to be good again. So my team did make LeBron the GOAT, and I should have make an honorary LeBron James jersey for the Phoenix Suns that they made LeBron look really well. So I'm going to do a customized LeBron James Phoenix Suns jersey because this guy really is the GOAT. He helped the Phoenix Suns helped LeBron James solidify himself as the GOAT. So I want to make a jersey in honor of LeBron James that he got what he wanted out of this with the ankle rest in the Space Jam video. I am sure he's not too upset based off of what he said during his post-game conference, joking about the bunnies and whatnot. That he's focusing on the Space Jam till LeBron knows the script. People are going to doubt him. This is when King James going to happen. No Anthony Davis. It hurt LeBron James. Injuries hurt LeBron, honestly. But he's going to make the best of it. He's going to tie Michael Jordan. And this guy's going to do it. He doesn't mind an extra year to pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the scoring list if he's really concerned with his injuries. LeBron is a very clever man out there, really a cute business style kind of way that he handles his affairs. I mean, he really used to go in that regard, and this is why Laker Nation needs to stay so calm that this is the man with the plan, that he knows what he's doing, he's going to come in and dominate, he knows that people need to doubt his ability to win, that LeBron needs to have the uncertainty of outcome. That's where I appreciate the greatness of LeBron James. That's what makes NBA great, is seeing the Denver Nuggets win Game 7 against LA Clippers, seeing the tough competition against LeBron James. So all the love here to King LeBron James, to everyone out there, because we're going to get it done. And when victories like this happen, it makes the three-peat, it makes the time Michael Jordan even sweeter than it is right now. Don't worry. I'm not going to say three-peat anymore. I keep on saying it because I was obsessing over the three-peat. But the fact is people don't think LeBron is good again after his injury. If he beats the Nets back-to-back years, that's really the only thing that counts. And I'm sure that this will be a great chapter in that LeBron comes back with the vengeance as strong as ever against supreme competition. So all the best to King LeBron, Laker Nation. We're going to do it. People are going to doubt him. He's going to get the job done. There's no doubt about it. He's up against much tougher competition. He has to come in and really show that Devin Booker's not going to take his place, that Luka's not going to take his place, that Kawhi's not going to take his place, that none of these guys can take his place. That's when he cements himself as the legend. That's when the King James prophecy arises from the rise of the phoenix, the mythical firebird that nothing can stop. LeBron rises from the ashes of his injuries and people thinking he's finished from Kobe's death and all that. So let's keep the faith. Let's go strong for the three-peat. We got it, man. We got it. Just tie Michael Jordan. That's the big thing. Who gives a damn about a three-peat, man? King LeBron's still going to doubt the people. That's all that counts. You need perspective. And that's what we need. That's the beauty about King LeBron James. There's no doubt about it. He will be the witness. He will prove everybody wrong. He's not finished. He comes back from injury. This guy's greatest player to ever play a game. His team won 19 games without him in Cleveland. Michael Jordan's team won 55 games without him when it was in the conference semifinals. Don't get me started with that, man. King LeBron is going to be the goal. He's going to prove it.